Around 2500 BC, the cities of Sumer stood as the most advanced urban
Located in
centers
southern
the world had ever
Mesopotamia,
known. Between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, Sumerian cities such as Uruk, Ur, Lagash, Kish, and Nippur were not small settlements, but complex, organized societies that laid the foundations of civilization itself. These cities were surrounded by walls, filled with bustling streets, towering temples, and a population that understood government, religion, trade, and science long before most of the world had even discovered farming. By 2500 BC, the Sumerian city was not an experiment anymore. It was a fully developed system of urban life. The structure of a Sumerian city was carefully planned, not randomly built. At its heart stood the ziggurat, a massive stepped temple dedicated to the city's patron god. This structure dominated the skyline and symbolized the connection between heaven and earth. Surrounding the temple were storehouses, religious workshops, but also an economic and beyond that lay residential areas divided by social class. Priests, officials, and wealthy merchants lived closer to the temple, while farmers, laborers, and craftsmen lived farther out. The city was protected by thick mud brick walls, built to defend against rival cities and invading armies. The streets were narrow and winding, designed to provide shade from the intense Mesopotamian heat. Even in architecture, from the Sumerians showed advanced understanding of environment and urban needs, government, and kingship. By 2500 BC, each independent city was ruled by a king known as a Lugal. The king was not just a political leader, but also a military commander and a representative of the gods on earth. Power was shared, to an extent, with priests and temple officials. The temple controlled land, labor, and surplus food, making religion inseparable from governance. Laws were not yet fully codified like later Babylonian law, but legal decisions were recorded by scribes and enforced by city authorities. Kings such as Gilgamesh of Uruk, Enadam of Lagash, and Mezalim of Kish were real historical figures, recorded in inscriptions and king lists. Their reigns were marked by warfare, construction projects, and religious devotion. Religion and the gods, religion shaped every aspect of Sumerian urban life. Each city believed it belonged to a specific god. Uruk was devoted to Inanna, the goddess of love. Nippur was sacred to Enlil, the chief god of the Sumerian pantheon.